We told you about our Lowcountry Live and Health First Summer Slim Down contest. The two winners have been working on their health and body transformations with great success. Here to talk about how they were able to achieve their goals, welcome Dr. Bo Machado. Thank you for joining us again.
Hey, Evan,
and you know, this is so interesting because I know a couple months ago we spoke about this. We had our two winners in here, Steve and Leanne, and they came in and they both had things they wanted to get accomplished and transform themselves and become more healthy. And that happened, didn't it?
Oh yeah, that's been fun. They've been great patients.
Tell us how they are right now and kind of after you met with them, you know, kind of how you went about putting each of them on a program.
It was kind of neat. Steve came in with some diabetes and some high blood pressure and actually had some elevated liver enzymes related to his weight and to his cholesterol. And it was pretty exciting. So we put together a plan that fit for him. We put a plan that dropped his carbs and used an appetite suppressant. You can see him there. He's looking dapper now. He has really been a lot of fun to work with. Steve is a guy that's not gullible. He wanted to check everything out, make sure everything was right, and he has taken it really serious and has been, like a lot of our patients, he's just been a lot of fun.
He does look a lot more, you know.
Oh yeah. He's lost 30 pounds. I mean, he's lost 30 pounds in a little over a month, a few days over a month, and that's because he just simply did what we asked him to do. He stayed with it. His hemoglobin A1C, which is a measure of the damage done by his diabetes, has dropped from 7.2 to 6.4. That's astronomical. Nobody does that in a month.
We were talking about this, Doctor, before the interview here. And it's not all about the weight loss to you. It's not, is it? Right?
It's really not about the weight loss at all for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of this fun side effect. For us, it's about taking Steve's liver and making it healthy. It's about making his glycemic index where it needs to be. His diabetes is disappearing. He'll probably be either off his diabetes meds or on one pill a day when we get done with all of this. And we're talking about Christmas.
Yeah, he really attacked this program head on, didn't he?
But you know, all of our patients do. I mean, 100% of our patients lose weight. It's not like it's difficult. This is not complicated. What happens is they just need someone to come alongside to get a plan that fits what their deal is. Leanne's deal was a little bit different.
Yeah, let's talk about Leanne, because Leanne, obviously a woman in a different situation with her, and she made leaps and bounds as far as her progress as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Leanne's, you know, she's 5 foot tall.
Right.
So every time she loses a pound, it's like losing 5 pounds. I mean, and you can tell that it's made a difference. Leanne has a thyroid problem. And it took us about 2 weeks to get her thyroid to start to kick in. At about 2 weeks, she came to me and she said, I'm sleeping better, I feel better, I can tell everything's starting to click. She's lost 10 pounds already, so she's roughly a third or so towards her goal. She'll probably be at her goal by Christmas as well. And you can see, I mean, you can tell 10 pounds on Leanne is like 50 pounds on Steve.
Right.
I mean, because she's only, you know, Steve's over 6 foot, Leanne's 5 foot.
So it's more dramatic, yeah.
But the big thing for us is the way they feel. Both of them are sleeping better. Steve says that his mood is better. He feels like he has a sense of well-being that he hasn't had in the longest time. I guarantee you his liver is happier. I guarantee his enzymes are going back to normal. We can already see that his hemoglobin A1C is falling.
And that's kind of what you do at Health First, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, when people think about weight loss and transforming their body and feeling better, we always think, you know, it's all about running and sit-ups and losing the weight, but it's not. It's about first feeling better, getting your body regulated, then the weight will come off, you said.
Absolutely. Both these people were not doing anything different than the average American does, and they both had troubles with their weight. All we did was fix the metabolic problem at the basis of it. Leanne's is the most obvious because she has a thyroid problem, which everybody knows can cause weight problems. But her thyroid levels were normal, but they were low normal. And so by tweaking her thyroid just a little bit and by getting her insulin level down, at about day 18, she noticed something obvious change. And now she's losing weight at twice the rate she was the first week that she started.
And like you were saying, from here on out, they're going to kind of check in with you maybe twice a year, just make sure everything's fine, kind of a tune-up and as far as their health goes, and hopefully continue on that weight loss. Now, if somebody's out there and saying, Dr. Bo is talking to me, this is what I'm talking about, especially because the exercise comes later, it's more about everything else. What should they do as far as getting a consultation to find out if there's things you can do for them?
Here's the big deal. If you've got diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, or thyroid, and you're not thin, you need to come see us because there's almost certainly something we can do to make this easier for you. It's probably going to cost you, either nothing or a copay.
Yeah, we were talking about this health insurance will probably pay for most of this, especially if you have the symptoms we were talking about. Now, there's information if you want to call Dr. Bo up and see if he can help you out, which I'm sure he can, because if those two folks that came on, the winners of our contest, are any kind of example, you can do it for most people.
Right. We do primary care and emergency medicine, so they can see us for inexpensively.
All right. Well, success stories right there. Thank you
That's
so
fun.
much for stopping by and sharing that
Not
with
at all.
us.
Thanks so
right.
much.
Well, coming up next, they are a local group of savvy, community-minded women that are helping connect professionals. The ladies from the Charleston's Femme Professionals chapter will join us next.